Are you ready to throw in the towel when it comes to your online marketing? Do you feel like all the effort and the time that you've put into your social media and blogging, SEO, your website, your email marketing is fruitless? Well, before you make the decision to walk away, I want you to ask yourself these 7 questions to figure out if maybe there's something else that's the real reason why your online marketing isn't effective. My name is Liz Jostis, and I own Eli Rose Social Media, and we work with small business owners and independent professionals to grow online. So we're going to just get right to the chase. These are in no particular order. So the number 1 question I think you should ask yourself when determining what the real reason why your online marketing may not be effective or not as effective as you're hoping it would be is, are you actively participating in your efforts? The thing is, even if you have an employee who's managing that for you, or if you outsource it to a contractor of some sort, you still have to participate in that marketing. Yes, someone else can manage it for you, maybe come up with the creative, make the quote images, make a plan how all of your different marketing efforts are going to work together, but you still need to contribute to what's going on. You need to share information about what's happening in your business, successes, maybe new products or services, any kind of discounts that you may be offering. You still have to be active when it comes to that. If not, it's just a very basically borrowed presence. You are curating content or having your vendor curate the content for you. It lacks your personality, it lacks your voice, it lacks relevant, timely things that are happening in your business. It lacks, sharing stories about customer successes or challenges that were overcome. You're not showcasing the people who are behind the scenes at your company or what your company is all about. It's just very bland and boring, and that makes it really, really difficult for people to connect with you and want to do business with you and feel like they're getting to know you. And it's like, sure, you can have a presence, like there's posts that are coming out, or there's email newsletters that are going out, or maybe, there's blog posts that are getting published. But if it's not really connected to who you are as a business, it's not going to be effective. So that's question 1. Question 2, are you being inconsistent? And I know as a small business owner, there's only so many hours in the day, there's only so many hands on deck, and your budget is only so big. But if you said, hey, I'm gonna blog, and it's been 6 months since you've done it, or if you say, hey, I'm gonna go and put up 4 or 5 Facebook posts a week, I'm gonna schedule them, you go and you do that for like 3 weeks, and then it drops down to 2 posts a week, and then 3 weeks goes by before you even do one. Inconsistency, regardless of the format of that marketing, isn't going to be effective. It doesn't matter if it's offline or online, traditional marketing and advertising, or, this new age stuff that we're doing. If you're inconsistent with your efforts, you're never going to get anywhere. So the third question to ask yourself, are you utilizing your chosen methods effectively? And this is when we dig a little bit deeper here, because you might have said, hey, I want to start an Instagram account for my business, but you don't really intend to consistently take photos or make videos. You might say, hey, I want to be on Pinterest because, my business is really visual, but you have a 5-page website with no online store. You're not blogging. You're not creating other kinds of images to share, maybe link up to those 5 pages on your website. So it's important to know that regardless of what your chosen method is or your chosen tactics are, you have to make sure that you have like the assets to put in to those platforms or those chosen marketing tactics in order to make them work for you. So that would be the third question. The fourth question is, have you given it enough time to work? Social media moves fast, but the whole process of know, like, and trust, that traditional sales process, that's still the same as it's always been. So, you can't go and do something for 1 month or 2 months or even 3 months and think it's going to pay off. You need to say, hey, we're going to consistently be engaged with our efforts and our posting and our messaging for at least 6 months before you're going to be able to start seeing the payoff of the work that you're doing. And obviously the longer you go, the bigger the payoff, but you need to make sure you're giving it enough time before you make the decision if either online marketing as a whole or a certain, choice, one of the chosen marketing activities that you've selected is really a good fit for your business. So the next question is your messaging confusing? You never know in the online world how someone's going to first come in contact with your brand. So if they visit your Twitter page first, are they going to see different stuff than if they visit your Facebook page, or if they are signed up for your email newsletter, or if they see your Google My Business listing? So if you have different messages, different branding, different types of content on all these different places, that's really confusing to people. So you need to be consistent across the board. The next question is going to be, are you targeting your target customers? And that probably seems like a really foolish question to ask. However, you might be publishing content to your social profiles, but does that content really align with like what I call the relevant and complementary kinds of things that tie into your business as well as those target client types? You might love a certain sports team, but if that has nothing to do with your business, constantly posting about your sports team, that's not going to really work for you. Are you using hashtags but not the right hashtags, whether that's Twitter or Instagram or anything else? So in that case, you need to be researching your hashtags before you decide which ones to use, but also look at the kind of information, the kind of posts, the kind of content that pull up when you utilize those hashtags to see if that's the kind of stuff that you really want, that's associated with the hashtag in the way that you want to use it. And you could even be targeting the wrong people in your actual ads. So that's always a possibility too, just depending what kind of online marketing tactic it is that you are employing. And lastly, do your methods align with your ideal clients? And this could be the case even if you do some offline marketing or advertising. There's lots of reasons why some businesses or some industries, they might do some online, but they still need to do offline as well. It could be because you have a favorite platform or you have a favorite way that you like to get marketed to. But if that isn't a popular format or a popular channel for your ideal target, it doesn't matter that you like it. You're not hitting your target. So you need to make sure that the way you're going about marketing your business is that you are active and in front of eyeballs in the places that your ideal customer hangs out, spends their time. If it's something like you're buying space in a magazine, make sure that the readership is aligned with your demographic. So before you decide to throw in the towel, before you decide to do anything drastic, it's really important to honestly ask yourself all of these 7 questions and figure out if maybe one or more of those reasons is actually what's hindering the effectiveness of your online marketing campaign. So if you have any questions, please leave those in the comments. If not, you all have a good rest of your day. Thanks.